Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for checking me out. I'm sorry I haven't made a video for several weeks. I've had a big birthday and guests here. We've had a great time celebrating and enjoying the excellent harvest this 2016. Today I'm going to cover a subject which many people find mysterious, but it's actually super simple. There's different methods of doing this, but I'm going to share with you the simplest method: saving your tomato seeds and other vegetable seeds to grow next year. Now, the only thing I will caution you is that some tomatoes, if they're not heirloom, are not what they consider an F1 hybrid. Now, F1s mean it's like a true pure species and they do not hybridize. Because if you've grown tomatoes for any amount of years, you know how sometimes the tomatoes will cross-pollinate and you'll get new funky shapes and flavors and thicker skins, and usually it's not a great thing because you lose quality, they get smaller and the skins get thicker and the flavor tends to get funky. For instance, we had a beautiful tomato last year that a neighbor shared with me called a indigo kumquat. It was a small pear-shaped tomato that was as sweet as a grape. It was indigo purple blue on the top and kumquat orange on the bottom. I saved the seeds, shared them with many people, and it turned out that they hybridized with sun golds and another tomato. They were all different shapes, all different hues of colors, oranges and purples, reds and purples, which sounds cool, but the skins got thick and it wasn't the flavor I wanted, so I was pretty unhappy with that. But the majority of the heirloom tomatoes that I've saved over the years have stayed true to their original tomato. So let me show you how this is done, everybody. First, you want a very ripe vegetable, be it a cucumber, tomato, pepper from your garden. You want them to be extremely ripe, and it's not an extra process you have to do because you're going to be cutting these to eat anyways, right? So as you cut it on your cutting board, prepare a paper towel. I fold it in half. Have a Ziploc bag ready. Write directly onto the paper towel what type of tomato that you are preparing, and you want to use a permanent marker. If you don't, the tomato juice will blur it and you won't know what kind of seeds you have. It has to be a good permanent marker. So here we have a Berkeley tie-dye, which was one of the most delicious and most prolific of our tomatoes this year. Sorry, I'm pre-caffeinated. So we write that right onto the napkin, and then we can simply put our seeds right onto our napkin from our tomato, and this way we can still eat and enjoy our tomato. And you can fill the whole napkin up, pretty much all over the place. And then we still have this tomato to eat, so nothing goes to waste. Then, once you get your napkin full of your tomato seeds, sorry for the shakiness, again, I have only two hands, we lay it out on a nice sun-filled warm window, and you want to give it a good 2 to 3 days to dry thoroughly because you don't want these to mold, of course. So set them out depending on your climate and how warm it is at the time. Allow them to dry for 2 to 3 days or as long as it takes. Then once it's completely dry, got some cucumbers going over here. Once it's completely dry, you're just going to take your paper towel, fold it in quarters, and put it in a Ziploc bag. And if you want to be extra, extra fancy, you can put one of those gel packs from vitamins or medication in the bottom. This will help to absorb more of the moisture. Then you're going to write on your bag what kind of seeds you have or what year, because you'll find once you start saving seeds that you will have leftovers from year to year. So we're going to put our 2016 harvest on there. And there, my friends, you will have a plethora of your own heirloom seeds to proliferate your harvest and share and trade with other growers. It's as simple as that. They'll tell you that you have to put the tomato seeds in water and wait till it putrefies and floats to the top, and then fish them out and rinse them and then dry them, and people like really overcomplicate this process. I've been doing this for a decade, and the cool thing is, once the seeds dry in the springtime, when you're ready to germinate them, you can literally just cut out an entire area and plant this entire area underneath the soil, and you don't even have to pick the seeds off if you don't want to. And this will, each one of these seeds will germinate very, very well. That's it. That's how I do it. I hope you enjoy my videos. If you do enjoy my quick, informative videos, please subscribe. It helps. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.